Hi, I want to talk about do not make desperate decisions because the November 18th FMCSA deadline. The reason why I say that because I had a driver to reach out to me who made a desperate decision that's going to cost. Okay. So when I'm talking about desperate decision, because you heard of this new rule that if you have a violation and you're prohibited that your license will be downgraded, don't make desperate decision and paying out of pocket to go the cheap route, which is not the right route. Well, eventually you want to pay more. And what I'm talking about the cheap route is, and the desperate decision is knowing that you have a violation and you contact someone, a company or business, and they throw out a price. Oh, $300 or $325, $375. I can do everything. Okay. Some people prices are $325 or $375. But at least information they present to you should be the basic or requirements that you just general information that you even get from the clearinghouse yourself. There's no way possible that you can do all 6 steps in one day. And there's no way possible that someone can say, give me the money and I will put you in step 5 in one day. In one day. Let's say, for instance, yourself or that person, that company, give you recommendations of education courses to complete. Minimum 6 hours of education they gave you. Not 2, not 4, but they gave you the minimum 6 hours education. And you met with the staff early that day. And you had to do, I'm just saying, you had to do online education. They gave you something like that. And you did online education. You really got through with that step. But you have to come back for a meeting, for a follow-up meeting, which is step 4. And having to do step 5, return to duty drug test. Okay. And not only that, if they are willing to just give them money and they hop on the phone to talk to you, that is a red flag. Let me back up. A red flag said, hey, you give me money and I can put you in step 5 in one day. That's a red flag. Giving them money and I can put you in step 6 in one day. That's a red flag. And to get on the phone with you and not meet with you face to face or meet with you virtual. Virtual means telehealth by video. And to get on the phone with you and do no assessment tools. No assessment tools. No asking you questions about alcohol and drugs. That is a major red flag, according to the training that we went through to get certified. And no SAP should not be given a return to duty letter to you to tell you to give to the company. Those letters are supposed to come from the SAP, goes to the company, where we put in the necessary information that we are training in to put on those letters to give to them. And so, yes, first of all, you want to make sure the person you're talking to, you want to pay this money to, that they are listed. And just because they are listed in the clearinghouse, if there are you experiencing these things, you need to contact and make your concern well known about this, because that's a red flag. And in order for you to go to a reputable company, you already a SAP driver. A company is going to ask for who is your SAP. They're going to ask who is your SAP. They're going to ask for the contact information for your SAP, so they can get information, which is the SAP follow-up evaluation. They're going to get that from your SAP. That is a letter we have to send to them. They also need to get the information about how many follow-up testing that you need to complete from yourself. That information does not come to you, then you give it to the company. And that letter and those information they need, it has certain requirements it need to have on it. Okay. So be careful. Even if a person fee is $325, you should be able to ask questions. And if it sounds too good to be true, it might just be too good to be true. And even if they is very affordable, let's just say it start off being very affordable. I know sometimes throughout the year I run special on my evaluations and reduce the price, even though it sounds very affordable. But you should be able to call another SAP as you're checking around in step 1, determine which SAP you want to work with. You should be able to call around and talk with another SAP and just see, can you ask some of the same general questions and see, do you get the consistent conversation? Okay. Also, you should also better go and check the FMCSA clearinghouse where the violation is listed at and get information off of there. They have a learning board, a dashboard, just general information for driver questions, if common questions. They even have a 1-800 number for you to call. But there should be some common information that you should be doing your own due diligence research on, just in case if they is very affordable. But there should be some things that shouldn't be a red flag. Because if you're in that situation, then you added all this money you paid for. Who's to say this company or this app will refund your money? Most of them is non-refundable. And if you want your things done correct, especially now before this deadline, then you might have to do everything over again and pay more money. So, drivers, do not make desperate decisions because of the November 18th deadline. There's a saying that I heard many times in church, and all that I get an understanding. Get an understanding of what you're doing. Get an understanding of the money you're paying. So you won't turn around and having to call and trying to figure out how you can get this work out. Get a true understanding if you're going to pay the cost. So don't be desperate. There's some general information that's on the website, on Google for you to find out and see. So you won't be in this situation and having to pay even more money because things was not done correctly. I'm Felicia Cameron. I am a SAP professional. I am the owner and founder of SAP Evaluation in Mississippi. You can reach out to me and give me a call at 601-317-5997. You can also check my website, SAP Evaluation in Mississippi. You can also check some YouTube videos. Check my Felicia Cameron. Check the playlist, SAP Driver. Most important, check the clearinghouse, FMCSA.clearinghouse.gov clearinghouse for information. All right. Thank you.